Fuck is up? You already know what the fuck time it is. It's another episode of the goddamn Nasty Sports Update. Today we are sponsored yet unsponsored by the Joe Budden Podcast, because all good things must come to an end. Let's get into a few fucking topics. Listen, Tebow knows something about Urban Meyer. A deep, dark criminal link. Don't think for 1 second that Tim or anybody else in this entire fucking world can just decide that they go play baseball, they're a sports analyst, they're all of this different type of stuff, and then soon as they old college coach, soon as the old college chum gets a job, who's the first person in line for a new job? We know Tim Tebow was upset the way he left. When a lot of people feel like he may have been ushered out the league. I think he was ushered out the league for good reason. Because the motherfucker didn't want to transfer it to a tight end 9 years ago. 5 years ago. He didn't want to do that. He wanted to play quarterback. So you know what happened? When you're not sweet at quarterback, nigga, you don't get a job. Now we see that with Urban getting this Jacksonville job, I seen some people saying he may be posturing to give Tebow a run at the starting quarterback position. If Tim Tebow comes in a game at quarterback, I think a lot of people are gonna lose their mind. I think that he may be a practice guy, maybe a special teams guy, but this is not going far. This is not going it's not going to go as planned. It's gonna be a whole bunch of spectacle soon as Jacksonville opens up and it's Tebow and it's Lawrence and people start asking a youngster like Trevor, hey, what does it feel like to have Tim Tebow in the locker room? And if he says the wrong thing, now that's the story for the next week. If they go up and say, hey, Tim, what does it feel like to be on the team? How does it feel to reconnect with Urban? He just lives 3 houses over. You know, have you guys talked about this over steak and eggs? And Tebow says the wrong thing, it's over. It's a lot of in between. It's a lot of gray area with this shit. Because who's to say that Trevor Lawrence even likes the fact that Tim Tebow's there? A lot of people didn't want Tebow on their team because of the spectacle that he brought. I know Belichick didn't. Oh, motherfucker, you don't want to play, a few different type of ways? Get out of here. Get the fuck out of here. And you know, as most people say, if Belichick can't use you, nobody can. Nobody can. So I don't know if this motherfucker just been playing backyard football with Brett Favre and Wrangler jeans, and Urban Meyer seen him on a drunk day and was just like, hey, you might still got it. You might as well come try out. Or what I really think that happened, Tim Tebow knows some shit that went on in Florida. He knows some shit that went on in Ohio State, and he knows some other shit. We'll see how this goes. I don't know what he knows, but we'll see how this goes. Mr. Trip Dub, I want to send a congratulations out to Russell Westbrook. I've been listening and I've been caught in a parallel of, winning championships and personal accolades. A lot of times people say, everything in their career is defined, a lot of people define people's careers by championships and not really by personal accolades. That's something that comes second, especially in a team sport. I think that, I don't necessarily know if Russell Westbrook has been one of those guys that's came out and said, hey, I know I'm the man. Don't nobody do what the fuck I do. I come out, give 150% effort, and can't nobody deny that. I remember when Dwight Howard said, I don't give a fuck, I'm a champion. After he lost with James Harden. And people looked at him like he was crazy. I remember when Melo said, I think that my Olympic medal is better than winning the championship. And people was looking at him kind of crazy. I look at Dwight, he won the ring with the Lakers, and that motherfucker ain't changed. He had Philly still grabbing dicks. He had Philly still motherfucking having antics, smacking niggas in the head, get thrown out every game. Nothing changed. Dwight is Dwight. And I commend him for that, because that let me know that what he was saying back then is the truth. He felt like, nigga, I'm the shit. I'm one of the greatest centers to ever grace this game. And whether or not I win a motherfucking finals or not, you got to deal with it. And I'm going to be okay with it. And I think that Russell Westbrook is one of them type of niggas where, yeah, if he win a championship, will he be happy? For sure. But it don't take away how he feel about himself or how he feel about his career. Bro, both of them two men, all three of them men, Melo, and I don't put Melo in that category just because I know that I think now as he's progressed more along, he does want to get that championship and he wants to propel the Trailblazers to get that chip. But I think that now as we look at these things, bro, all three of these gentlemen, first ballot Hall of Famers. With Dwight and Russell Westbrook, I mean, you looking at Russ, people are saying he a top 5 point guard all time. And a lot of stats to prove a lot of people correct. You look at Dwight, top 10 center of all time. A lot of stats to prove that could be true. So I mean, it's a dicey subject, I guess, when you talking, you know, in the lines, on the court, on the field, in the locker room. You know, you want to make sure, especially as being a captain or a leader of the team, that everybody knows that winning is the most important thing. But I think the number one way you show that is how you play on the court. And I can tell you that even though Russell Westbrook make bonehead plays, that's a part of his game. That's what makes him great. A lot of you niggas and a lot of you people that commentate or talk about, y'all would never give the effort that he would give. And sometimes try hard, try too hard, and it fucks him up. And no matter what, I hope to see, you know, we still got time. We seen a lot of greats get that ring on their last way out. And I don't want to see him, you know, on the bench struggling, but a lot of people would say, oh, he's a captain, he's a leader. You know, you need that old wily veteran on the team to get you over the hump. And maybe down the line, that is what he becomes, just like Dwight, where he was an energy guy, came off the bench, did what he had to do, and propelled us to win a championship in 2020. So, hey, man, Russell Westbrook, shout out my dog. But this has been another episode of the greatest, the dopest, the wisest, the smartest sports commentary in under 10 minutes. See you next time.